Alright, everybody, how's it going? Real Diverse here. We're gonna open up the video by opening some packs on this Crimson Blaze. I always try to some videos get a pack opening in if I can. Just for you guys, if you like that type of stuff. I think we got the new Helicus. I think I'm saying his name right. Helolisk? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, it's not a bad card because it has a trainer supporter card that pairs with it. And he also has a tool card that gives it 20 more damage. So very, very strong card. I gotta look at the old one to see if the old one is worth playing with the new support items. But today we're gonna be playing most likely Jolteon today, so hopefully I don't make any misplays like I did the other day. War Turtle noise. It's not, oh, nothing good, but oh, that was our second War Turtle, so that's good. I'm not a weller on this game, so I'm still very much trying. I had saved up so many pack points when B1 first dropped. So I was able to open like 30 packs. Not 30, but I was able to open a lot of packs. I had Mega Blades getting a first night, so but yeah, I guess I'll just wait a little bit. Rank's not out no time soon, so I'm in no rush or anything to make a deck. But we were top 5,000 last rank season that just ended, so I definitely want to find what the meta is before rank does start so that I can be able to just, roll right back into a good spot. And maybe even this season, I may even be able to get top 1,000 because I won't be as busy as I was last season. So I we'll have probably had the time to actually rank up. All right, so here's the deck. And I probably should, if you can't tell, this very colorful rainbow Eevee is that is the normal EVEX. So hopefully that doesn't confuse you because sometimes the art can be confusing. But that is the normal EVEX. So again, we run just one. I made this deck off memory. I know I didn't look to see what this deck actually. Oops, sorry. I didn't look to see what this deck is actually consistent of. I just threw cards that I thought would make this deck consistent. One copy of May, one copycat, one red to get the knockouts on certain things like Suicune or anything like that. And then Pokemon Center Lady. This is the heal up from the current. There's a lot of burns. There's a lot of sleep. There's a lot of everything going on right now. Poisons pop. So this is to help to kind of heal up. We also have Eevee Bag. We do not run a Giant Cape. That may be the Achilles heel for us. Is I think we may need to replace one Rocky Helmet for Giant Capes. But as I play this deck, I'm learning what is important or not. And there it is, top 5,000 in the top right, if you guys can see that. So this is the deck, and let's roll and see what we can do. Did I change anything on accident? Yeah, don't save anything, I thought. Wait, we didn't change nothing, right, guys? I'll just save anyway, even though don't think we changed anything. All right, so let's hop into it. What I love about random battles is because you do get to kind of see your deck in other ways because you're not always playing into the meta, so you get to kind of see how good your deck actually is when it's not getting destroyed by Suicune. But earlier yesterday or so when I was playing, I did beat a Suicune deck, so I know this deck is actually supposed to have a favorable matchup into Suicune. I think the only way that really happens is if even if you don't go first, if you go second, it's fine too. Okay, good. Very strong hand here to start as well. We also only run one Pokeball in this deck too, so I thought it wouldn't be worth playing two. Oh, interesting. They're already on Bulbasaur. Why lead and let me think about this. This is yeah, we're going straight into Jolteon anyway since we're going first, so no reason not to go into Jolteon. See, here's the beauty though. Here's what, like, here is the crazy thing though. I think we against this deck you have to go Jolteon, but really Leafeon would be the better play here, because Leafeon puts us in a spot where, okay, Leafeon allows us to start setting up a second Jolteon next turn. So before I do anything, let me draw here. Do we get, no, we don't. I'm gonna, because I think the amount of ramp this guy's gonna do, especially next turn. I think the amount of ramp this guy's gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and set up Jolteon, because if he goes into Ivysaur here and gets ramped, that's gonna be tough. We do a lot of damage on him. So I think Jolteon's the better play here. Leafeon for sure is most of the time almost the better option though, because a lot of times when it comes to Leafeon, you can just simply like, your energy distribution is way better. And now he can retreat. He misplayed here. Oh. Oh. Well, you can't retreat though now, so he misplayed. Interesting. Wait, what do you... Oh, you just... Interesting. Yeah, maybe he didn't do the math there. If you attack, you're done. Yep. That's why I went Jolteon instead of Leafeon here. And then Leafeon kind of, I don't want to say sucks, but Leafeon not being like active, Leafeon needing to be in the active for it to have any real value is what kind of sucks though. All right, good. Well done. Well done. I can tell this deck's doing way too much because of not even with the new like cards, trying to get superior set up as well as crazy amount of work. Instant ring. Well, actually, now I think maybe, I don't know. You know what? Now I don't know, because then you have Serena, you have Grass, you have Quick Grow, Extract, and then you have maybe like a May or something. I don't know. There might be some value in he went straight to Bulbasaur. Interesting. And why not do the same Ivysaur play? Unless you already have Ivysaur. Oh, okay. I think second Jolteon's better here. Wait, why? Why concede there? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna learn. The reason I'm playing this deck is because this was a deck I wanted to play so bad at the end of last season, but I didn't want to mess up my rank or anything. So I was like, I heard Jolteon isn't that great. I mean, it's a solid deck for sure, but I was skeptical for sure. It feels like most games I play with this deck, it doesn't seem like our supporter cards do much. I may have to I may sub out a lot of supporters for items, because I always think, hey, my hand just gets so big most games from, okay, good. This is a prime example why we run May. This exact opening is going to be great to get into Leafeon here. Ooh. Ooh, he's not playing with us. Let me see Leafeon. Yep. Darn, we really need all three of these cards. But Leafeon sets up nicely to get going. And then he shouldn't attack into us for sure. This allows us to attack next turn. So, and this is also just really a really strong start because next turn we can attack, and then so imagine, let's say we went Jolteon here, we wouldn't be able to throw energy onto Jolteon until next turn. We won't be able to attack to our third turn. The biggest benefit you get from going Leafeon over Jolteon turn one is astronomical because the energy, it really is just a turn one thing. Because then you can attack, you can attack your second turn. Then your third turn you can start setting up Jolteon. So you can, the other way around, our third turn we can finally start attacking with Jolteon and have no options to start doing nothing else. Or even, we can set up another Leafeon. Like, as long as we get that one energy on something else, the next turn we can attack. Okay, that was idiotic. I would have just retreated there. Because now, yeah, never mind. Let me not help Buddy out. Now, like, Moltres is a win condition. Why not retreat there? I gotta start looking at these people's ranks I gotta start looking at their symbols at the beginning of the match. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing against like great ball players or something like that. That was obviously, I know his like train of thought was like, let me get some damage off, but it wasn't. You're like losing Charmander. Okay, you looked up and found the second one. Luckily, and he's a frame patch. Oh, maybe he knew exactly what he was doing. That's not good to see. All right, I definitely need to see. Do we just get? Okay, perfect. So our hand is not the greatest right now. Would have loved to got another basic out, but we're fine. Uh-oh. Why didn't I heal? I completely forgot about this. Are you smart? Do you think to attack? Do you think to attack? Yep. I should have healed up last turn. Darn. I didn't think. Oh my god. This is. It's a good thing these matches don't count. Those are just simple plays because we could have healed up Eevee back, but I was thinking, okay, let me just save it. Didn't even think about the fact that he could have started attacking next turn with Moltres. Yeah, that deck might be pretty strong now. Or I think about because if you get a good Moltres, if you go second, then your second turn you did get a good Moltres flip, you can just start like putting pressure on with Moltres as you evolve your Charmeleon. Like that's not a bad deck at all. All right, perfect start. Always love to see Leafeon early if you go for turn one. For the exact reason I said earlier. This looks like a deck that's going to. Yep. Okay. Need a long term to get set up. Before I do go into Leafeon though, do we go Jolteon? Food for thought here. Cause next turn I think we do way more damage long term if next turn we just start swinging for if next turn we just start swinging for 70 than we would if he just takes the extra damage. But what is more interesting is, wait, and do you take energy from Energy Zone? Yeah, that we could set something up on his bench though. We could have definitely set him up for a lot of bench damage though. Let's see. We may retreat here actually. If we can find, we have good reason to retreat if we can find our next Eevee here. Honestly. But if he doesn't get anything else on the bench, okay. I'm stuck. A Steelix deck, no. Darn. It's alright. We have a turn to blow anyway here, but we need to see. We absolutely need to see another EV next turn for sure. I think. Oh, and we could red card here too. Oh wait, no need the red because he's gonna take damage attacking. Wait, why didn't it seem like you took? Did he take reduced damage? Yeah, because he should be at one. He should be at 80 HP right now. So okay, that's fine. So glad my hand. Okay, that's okay. You're still one to kill next turn, and we need to find our other EV. So not the greatest because we did not get a good hand here. He must already have his Steelix. Okay, good. Exactly what we need to see here. I think I need to use EV bag to get a knockout here. Yep. Yep, that was the right play. I don't think Steelix needs 4 to attack, right? So Steelix still isn't even ready to attack here. Oh, Brock. Who would have thought Brock would see some play in 20? Oh, and he didn't even... Oh, well, you just die here from weakness. No Steelix there. Brock, interesting combo there. He just was a 1 card short of potentially destroying. Actually, no, we'd have been good. And we drew into our second Leafeon. We would have swung a set for 70. If we had like Jolton there, we really would have, like, yeah, he would have had no chance. But if only reason we would have went Jolton is if we was going second. So speaking of going second, what deck is this? Fire. I'm gonna lead EV here. Something tells me this may be Magni we run into here. Torchic. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just want to start swinging early here. Easily could have just went Jolteon here. I just want to start swinging. Ah. Now that's interesting. Okay, you just lose here to Jolteon. Right. All right, on to the next. Yeah, this deck is solid, solid, solid. Everyone's playing experimental decks though right now, so it's not. I'm not doing nothing special. But it does let me cruise through the battles right now to just kind of see what is working, what looks threatening. Everyone's trying to play a little bit of something. I hate Blastoise not getting no love. That's all right though. As soon as I make a Blastoise, we'll make him a top deck for sure. Yeah, it's just like you're just gonna need to use mana Fidos, which sucks though. Okay, going first. No matter the situation, we gotta go into Leafeon here. It's kind of funny. Almost seems like every turn we have options. Almost seems like every turn. Why not? I just don't want a big copycat from her. But why not? Okay, it works out. And this is kind of threatening too, because you're starting the match, your second turn before they can evolve. You're swinging for 70, so something like that, like an EX has to take a hit. Something's getting knocked out, and that's gonna put a lot of strain here. This is I don't know why this 70 isn't a lot of damage, but the more I think about it, this is a lot of early game pressure because then they have to if they don't have the perfect start here. So he's most likely going to. I would imagine. Wait, what is your opponent versus okay? Hopefully not. Oh, he doesn't even. He didn't even go for the attack. Oh, he put the energy on the back, Ghastly. Let's see if we can go ahead and find our second EV here. Perfect. Yep, 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 yep. Exactly what I wanted to see. So now we can start setting up. I would have loved to see a Rocky Helmet here too. I don't imagine that this is. I'd imagine this may be old Gengar, honestly. There might be trying to get into Gengar EX here. I don't like how big my hand is. I want to wait to evolve that second EV. Reason is if next turn he comes in with like Gengar or something, Gengar EX or something like that, it's gonna be pretty. Oh, I might should just went ahead and healed there, because if Gengar EX comes out, we can't heal anyway. So I probably should just went ahead and healed with Professor Center Lady there. No, it would have been no harm, no foul. Unfortunate here. No second Leafeon, but that's fine because he's still gonna have to get through two Jolteons here. So this works out. And anything, yep. Actually, and let me just do this actually too. Let me go ahead and just do this too. Oh no, it won't matter. I was gonna say we could potentially Sabrina or I mean Cyrus Indeedee or something if he tries to charge Indeedee, but it really won't matter here. He could Lily here too, unfortunate. Wait, let me see. Ah, but if we do heal, we heal from both. We do heal both though. Unfortunately, no center lady here though, because we could go 40 each, but we still get one shot it without center lady. But that would have been really nice. I have to go with damage here. Does he? Does with a Lily? Does he? Lily might save him. Honestly, here, a Lily here saves him. I think. If he Lilies, we leave. I think. Oh, has he even been using Indeedee? Did he even heal last turn with Indeedee? Am I tripping? Look at the battle log. Yep, I say Lily, we're up out of here. I think he's most likely gonna have a Cyrus. Could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I'm not gonna. It's no point in waiting around on that one. It's like no way you don't run Cyrus, but there was off chance that his last card could have been Cyrus. I don't know. But then once Lily came, I was like, yeah, maybe Jolteon would have been better there on the front end because of the energy he was throwing out early. Probably should have been had Jolteon out. Because then, yeah. Maybe he should have went Jolteon turn one. Put a lot of pressure on him. For sure. It's just hard to say. It's hard to say so early. Oh, when did I actually, I don't remember starting another match. Okay. Okay, not upset here. I would love though to see. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I would just love to see Jolteon then. The thing is here with Leafeon too is like you can ramp up your second Leafeon if you ever get in that situation, but it seems so rare to ever get in that situation. Okay, good Jolteon. I really want to see Jolteon. But maybe Leafeon was the better. Yeah, Leafeon in a deck like this, Leafeon might have been the better play here. Okay, but what I do know is, yeah, he gets set up pretty hard to get one shotted. And this man, oh, he just, oh, that's right. This isn't his first turn. Yeah, let's go to May. We need to get our second EV for sure set up here. If he doesn't knock, we I think are in a winnable spot here. If he gets like lucky enough and just gets Rampardos, that sucks. So if he does get that option, that does suck. Interesting. Oh, beautiful. If that's the play he makes, beautiful for us anyway. Because then we can potentially Cyrus, Luponi later. Interesting. Okay, he didn't want to take the chance there. Only reason Leafeon would have been better is simply for this exact play. But we already did so much. Jolteon definitely did his job here. Interesting. Perfect. I was like, what we need here more than anything else, if all else goes wrong here, what we need here is double Leafeon. And let me do this because this lets us set up a Jolteon play. Don't think we'll need to do anything like that. But this allows us to set up a Jolteon play here. Alright, so now we can attack with this EV next turn. Okay, research, that's fine. He can't retreat here. I'm gonna have to say both bags here. This may seem idiotic, but let me go ahead and just heal this Leafeon. We have to see Cyrus here, or have we? Yeah, we don't have any other knockouts yet. So if he Cyruses us, we're screwed. Um, as soon as I seen the Rampardos, I was hesitant to go into Jolteon for that exact play, but I was like, it's probably no chance that he gets into him that early, double Rampardos that early. Okay, let's see what it do. He did have a will, so that's just potentially just one. If he hits both, we lose. Okay, I mean obviously that's guaranteed. And okay, only. All right, win condition here. Cyrus into Oh, and we're confused. Rocky helmet. What does confusion do? Ugh, great. Of course, now we get the Cyrus. Should we have just waited and just hope for the best? Because we had the win condition there. Okay, that's good. So if he gets no tails, no heads, we win. But so hard for that to happen. Okay, definitely, he definitely doesn't have like will or anything here. Okay, he wins. I said probably insult to injury. He maybe gets double hits here. Unfortunate. I don't know if there's any better way to play that except maybe turn one we went Leafeon. Because and I probably should have did that anyway. Because here was my options. My options were to get hit by Lupani for 90 or if anyway. So it was like either I get hit for 90 and then but the thing was it was the extra damage. That was gonna put Lupani in knockout range pretty early. That's what I was thinking about more than anything else was that extra damage that we do to him. But him getting Rampardo so early was pretty much the one thing he did need to win going first against us. Besides obviously getting lucky and getting double hits or something like that. So I see everyone's trying to play it a whole bunch of different ways. I seen someone playing Hitmonchan with it the other day, and so yeah. Okay, can't complain. Solid start here. It's not like he can throw energy on anything. Oh yeah, we're going straight to Jolteon. This deck's built to just attach a bunch of energy on. Or do we go Leafeon? I'm always quick to go Jolteon, but Leafeon almost always seems like the better option. Every time late game, I'm like, well, yeah, Leafeon would just been better there. He's much trying to get into Gardevoir, I'd assume. I think I see what he's trying to do with this deck. I think especially into a deck like this, the trade-offs are worth it. Am I worth it? Did I put enough work in? But because he has Indeedee, I'm gonna make a bold choice here. And because almost every game it feels like Leafeon was the better option to lead, we're gonna go Leafeon, despite me wanting to go Jolteon here. And I'll say, the biggest thing is if he gets into Gardevoir, then we shot ourselves in the foot. If he doesn't get into Gardevoir here, he throws the one energy onto oh my god, one energy onto here. He heals it up. That's the like best case. So then it would have been better just to lead. Okay, into what Gardevoir? Okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, Jolteon now would have definitely been a better option, especially if he ramps up here. If he gets into Gardevoir, double like Gardevoir or something like that, ramp was definitely the better option. So he gets an extra 30 from that, plus he heals up. If that's all the energy he gets, oh wait, doesn't he attaches one more energy? Yeah, okay, okay. And this is a level stage 2, so on top of all the BS, he also... Alright, we needed you last turn for sure. He's better. I think it's better to go ahead and get two hits for 70 in than it is to 270 in than it is to the extra 10 next turn. So he can heal the Indeed's there. Oh my lord. And he has a heavy helmet. Yeah, we should have let Jolteon in. I think this match would have been over had we let Jolteon. So all his healing's gonna be against him now, or at least it's gonna not gonna be enough unless a Leafeon comes out here. He gets like an extra 10 damage from everything here. Oh, I guess yeah. What's crazy here too is this isn't even an EX, so knocking him out almost doesn't do anything here. Interesting, indeedy. Oh, did he know that he was gonna get knocked there? Why did he lose? Why did he get knocked out? Yeah, again, of course, the one match I'm like, well, maybe Jolteon would be better. I think Jolteon would have been better, at least, I think for sure. We have Cyrus, so I don't want to waste anything else. Unfortunately, like, we have a red card. So it's fine. This Indeedee pretty much just shot himself in the foot. If he has Cyrus, we're screwed. If he doesn't have Cyrus, we're good. It just depends. So what do you do here then? I guess you go into Gardevoir then or so. Unless his last card is just, oh, it may be in a deck with just he's went through his entire deck. I would imagine maybe the one card he has left is Cyrus. I don't know. Okay, it was not. Oh, it's this card because it got evolved. Okay, good. I'm sorry. He has to evolve into yeah, for sure. So he only wants one rare candy. Oh, he had to use one on the other Gardevoir. Okay. I see, I see. Wow. How did he get through his whole deck? I think because my hand was so big, he was copycatting us early. Wow, to go through your entire deck and lose. Now, I will say the strat isn't bad there. You know why that strat isn't that bad? Because here's the thing. Except into this deck, that is not a bad strat. I don't truly understand why he got knocked out when he retreated. I truly don't see why he knocked. I don't know if his effect like doesn't work when he's on the bench. I don't know why. When he retreated, he lost some energy. That's why I had to think about that. When he retreated, he lost 90 health from retreating. Wow, interesting. I don't know if I wonder if he knew that was gonna happen or not. Probably no way. There's no way he would have seen that because I didn't see that. It's a lot of interesting decks on here today. Everyone's experimenting, and it is that deck is interesting. I wonder like Jolteon seemed like the only real answer. I mean, I think some decks just do so much damage that it wouldn't have mattered, and that card's only swinging for 90. So we are a deck that it would have actually abused because we're only hitting for 80. But the thing is, every time he threw energy on, he was also hurting himself in the long run. So that match would have been over way sooner had we had like found our second Rocky helmet early, and yeah, we would have knocked him out pretty early. So very very good match. Yeah, he almost had us there. Luckily, he didn't have nothing like a Cyrus or something like that. So, but yeah, that was different. I have thoroughly enjoyed today's ranked matches these battles today because it is a lot of new things. So. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. Real Diversity, we are out. Peace. Oh, funny enough, too, we have yet to see a Magnezone deck. I thought Magnezone would have definitely would have seen a little spike in usage because it definitely is a lot more consistent now. You now have 4 cards that can get you Magneton. So that is really your biggest issue in that deck is getting Magneton the turn you need it. Now you can put 2 extra cards in your deck to guarantee you get Magneton. So, anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, Real Diversity, we are out. Peace.